I'm finally online again. Yes, this is a long-form video. Haven't done this in a while. This is gonna be quick though, okay? And I want to make an announcement on where we're at so far with the show. I still need 2 more voice actors for some characters in the show. I am missing Gregory and of course my favorite, Lancelot. But anyways, other than that, we're doing good. So, Anastasia, our show. Basically, okay, we're getting started with recording for some of us. I'm recording a few of my lines. And another thing is, we're planning to start animating all of it. I just finished the pilot script, and I've been doing that for a very long time because I kept on having different story ideas, but to be honest, some of them I should save for the actual show and like not just put everything in the pilot. You know what I mean? Can I put this? Never mind. Okay. Anyways, so I'm still trying to, kind of sort things out. I've been really busy lately, coming up with a whole bunch of artwork and then even figuring out some crazy lore. I'm already planning all the weird stuff that we're planning to do with season 3 of this indie animated show. And yeah, I have not been posting anything about it. Like, so much interesting lore and possibly spoilers. I'm just kidding. Actually, maybe if you guys really want spoilers for whatever reason, if you're like me, I want spoilers. Don't ask. But, just more content for you guys to get to know the characters and see more character designs because some of you haven't even seen the actual Anastasia, and she's supposed to be the most important character, and also Guinevere, but you've all seen Guinevere. She's like the very first Anastasia character. No, actually I did post a little drawing of Anastasia, but it was terrible. It's in a really quick short. But anyways, so I do also need help. I need more animators, like a lot more. I have forgotten to mention that I am in need of animators. And possibly, I should be doing most of the concept art, but to be honest, if you are a great artist and you're like, I can just make art, I can't really animate, that's okay, because, I want as much help as I can get personally, Of course, there will also be many more characters I will need VAs in the future for, but other than that, I think we're good. Another thing I did forget to mention was I don't just need help, finding the last 2 VAs, but, besides the whole, artist thing and animator, roles, yes, there will be more characters that I need VAs for in the future, but I feel like we could just sort that out later, because, you need to decide right now, because we're already going to be working on the pilot episode, and animation still takes a long time. Who knows? This might take an entire year or so. Maybe even more. I hope not. I hope we can get this done by the end of the year. I really hope so. Or at least even before I get into high school. But other than that, we're good. I did also want to mention, besides the fact that this... Okay. As much help needed, but... What was I gonna say? Okay, I got it. So, I do also need some people who, can suggest ideas for the store, because, even though I do seem to have a lot of ideas figured out, so many ideas, I do kind of need some help, laying them out. And for people who are doing this, do not spoil the plot unless I give you permission to, okay? If you do, I'm kicking you out, and we're gonna have to change that because, first of all, why would you? You can spoil it too. As long as you don't spoil it to the internet, okay? I know some of you have the urge to tell your siblings, yo, so in season 3, I technically don't want you doing that, but if you have the urge to, I'm not coming over, but, but please don't. Just please don't spoil it if I actually, do let you help me out with this, but I do need some people to help me laying out some of this. Especially people who are kind of familiar with the Arthurian legend and are kind of into that stuff like I am. Because a lot of the show has a lot of that stuff. Or if you're, like, kind of into Russian history because, you know, Anastasia, she's supposed... Okay, remember the 1997 film Anastasia? That one, if you know some more information on that too, that might also help, you know. I've been studying that lately, but, you know, I like meeting with emojis. I especially kind of want those people on help. Or if you're generally a sci-fi fan, because this is also sci-fi, horror, dark fantasy, pretty good. Or if you're just someone with a really creative imagination. Yeah. And good at laying out things, you know? Like, that's something I do kind of need help with. But other than that, I want to get as many people as I can to get on this team, and it would mean a lot to me, you know? It would really help out to get as much help as I actually can get, because, you know. Also, I have been kind of busy lately. As you guys can tell, I have not been posting as much as I usually did back then. Because for one thing, I was just posting edits, but not only that, you know, I've been really busy with stuff in general, you know, family issues, school, which really stinks. But I do want to mention I will be posting more content, possibly more Anastasia content, and I do want to mention I might also start posting Starlight Illumina content. Yes, the OG will start it. You guys probably don't even know what that is, and I don't expect you to, but it's basically the manga series I've been working on for 4 years, and I will warn you, 13 plus, but